Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This time around I have some more comic book pickups to share with you guys. Uh, it's been some time since I did my last comic book pickups video, just because I haven't been buying that many comic books lately. I've sort of stopped paying attention to what's happening in the DC New 52, and Marvel definitely just doesn't interest me all that much. In terms of comics just alone, it doesn't really interest me. So I haven't been buying brand new comics lately, and even in thrift stores I haven't really found much that has interested me. But I did come across a decent selection of comics at Buy and Sell Kings, a store that I've gone to many times before, and I've bought video games and other stuff there as well. And I found these comics, pretty much all their comics now are marked 50 cents each, and I got, I think, 10 comics in total. Yeah, I think 10 comics in total, so $5 for all these comics, and I was really happy to actually find what I did find. And now I could have spent more time looking through all the comics that they did have there. They had about 5 or 6 of the long comic boxes completely full of comics, and they also had a couple of the half boxes also filled with comics, and I probably only looked through about half of them, so this is what I ended up grabbing. The first few comics here are all from different series. The first one here is Spike the Devil You Know #1. Spike is, of course, a spin-off of Buffy. I absolutely, how can I put it? I enjoy Buffy, and I've been watching more Buffy lately, so any other sort of forms of media that I can find that are Buffy related definitely grab my attention. The next comic that I want to show you guys is one that I think came with some kind of online monthly subscription box thing. It says at the bottom comic block. This one here is Hero's Vengeance. It's most likely I don't know how to put it exactly. I haven't read it yet, but obviously it's associated to the Heroes Reborn TV show that has been airing lately. I think that it's done at this point. I honestly forgot to continue watching it after the winter break, so I should look into that again. But yeah, as I read here, I think it says, yeah, it's a prelude to the TV series, so maybe I should go ahead and read that as well. I know that they had a lot of it was like a multimedia thing going on before the series actually started up again. So there's definitely a lot to look out for. And what else was there? There was also like a mini series or something like that, like a web mini series on the internet that featured a couple of the characters just months before the show actually started. Anyways, I'm just getting distracted there. The next comic is Stalkers, and this one I think is a variant cover as well. It features Morgan on the cover there. The Stalkers series, I'm not too familiar with it, but the games themselves, the games that this is based off of, I do enjoy those fighting games. I have played one on the PSP and one on the Sega Saturn, and I definitely enjoy these characters. And I'm even playing Project Cross Zone right now that has both Morgan and Dimitri from Stalkers in it. So when I saw that, I definitely had to grab it. Now, the next comics here, the next 7 comics, are all part of one series. This is a very old series, very old, in that it is about, I want to say, almost 40 years old at this point. But these comics here are associated to a sort of revival series that came about in the early 2000s. And more recently, they have made several anime series, well, 2 anime series, in this sort of universe. Definitely very different characters, different storylines, but still pretty much in the same universe. It is known in North America. Sorry, I have no idea why I paused there, but it's known in North America as Battle of the Planets. But in Japan, I think it's like Ninja Science something Team Gatchaman or whatever. And the current anime series that are playing are Gatchaman and Gatchaman Crowds. And I have somewhat enjoyed those series, and I'm almost certain there's going to be a 3rd series coming up sometime next year or later on this year. But I found, like I said, these 7 comics here. The first one is Battle of the Planets number 5, number 6, number 9, number 10, the variant cover for 11 as well as the standard for 11. And this one here is issue 1/2 or half that was released at the end of all these. In total, there are 13 comics. It goes from 1 to 12 and then the half issue. And I think that if I go back to the store, I might be able to find more of them. I didn't really have a thorough look through of all the comics that they had there. I just didn't have the time for it, nor did I have the patience at the moment to look through everything. But I was happy to find what I did find. Pretty much half of the series right there in one go. But yep, that's what I got. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out if you'd like, and that's it. See ya.